Really nice area.
It's not a huge campground, but it's laid out nicely.
If you make a wrong turn, you just keep going around the circle.
There's not a lot of people here. Right.
And it's not like, you know, it doesn't look like
a disaster.
like a disaster.
Right.
One thing they call me is NBN. Look at this.
Hey everyone, Izzy and MJ from Endless RVing. We're out 2023, first trip of the season.
And it's beautiful out.
Yes, and we have a new campground that we'll be reviewing. We'll be reviewing it according to our perfect campground criteria. We'll give you everything that we like, that we don't like, our must-haves, and everything that comes along with it. But before we start this campground review, we want to thank the official sponsor of this video, RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. What is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding? Well, they make custom mattresses for your RV. If you have an RV, very much like us, you know the mattress sucks, but we were sleeping like babies on our RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding.
Right, and they also make mattresses for home. We got one for Jason at our home, and he loves that. They also have other products such as cooling pillows and weighted blankets and all different kinds of things. Sheets, yes. Something new for them is that their Dream Foam Essential Mattress just won Good Housekeeping's 2023 Family Travel Award. So they named this mattress a top pick for having a big variety of sizes without sacrificing comfort.
I think that's the one we have. It's the foam one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one we have, and we absolutely love it. And the reason why we got it, because we only had an 8-inch clearance, and it fit perfect.
We had to get that. They also have a 120-night sleep trial, so that's great. You can't tell in a week if you're going to like your mattress, so this way you're able to try it out for a few months. You can always ship it back if you don't like it, and they have a 10-year warranty.
They have all different types of mattresses, memory foam, coils, hybrid of both, and they're made in the USA. What's even better is that they have low prices. However, if you use the discount code Endless, you will get 30% off for the whole month of April of 2023 up to the 30th of April. 30% off.
That's huge.
That's, I think, the most they've ever done.
Yes.
So go check them out, guys. We'll put the link down below. If you have an RV, it's really, you need to upgrade it. This is probably the company to go to.
So we are down in Virginia at a campground here. We are kicking off Jason's college tour visit, so we're getting to stay in all different campgrounds as we visit these different colleges for him. So now we're at Paradise Lake Campground, which is in Spout Spring, Virginia.
Really nice area.
It's a very nice area. We'll tell you what we think about the campground at the end, along with the price, which is kind of surprising, at least for us. All right, so let's get into our campground criteria. So we always start, when we review a campground, we always start with our must-haves. The first must-have has to do with location. So this was relatively easy to get to, kind of off the main highway, but mostly highways to get here.
Very easy. Well, we did have to come down to one mountain, but it depends where you're coming from.
Right.
But the access roads within 30 miles of here are all wide open, no issues with our motorhome.
Correct. And then the next thing is site sizes and getting in and out. When you are coming into the campground, it is large. Like we even made a point of saying that this is not like this in many Jersey places.
This is like
kind of white knuckling. It's huge coming in. The whole way in, it's a long road to get in, very wide, so no problem. Site sizes are really good. You have plenty of room on either side and also in front and back, so we're able to fit the Mustang right behind, no problem.
Correct. So the campground is not directly off the main road. It's probably about 3/4 of a mile off the main road. When you pull up to the entrance, it's a private gate, so it kind of keeps people that shouldn't be here, it keeps them out. They'll let you in. If you come in after hours, you can make arrangements for that also. So continuing our must-haves, level sites, that's a big deal for us. One of our videos on the worst campgrounds we've ever been to, we'll link that above. The sites were 1.5 feet off. It was insane. These sites are here, gravel sites, which we like, concrete pad on the passenger side, and we pulled right in. It was maybe 2 inches front to back, and I think if I pulled in further, it would have been fine. Right to left, driver's side to passenger side, was within 1/2 inch. Very acceptable, very easy to level, no problem. And now moving on to accepting pets, even though we don't travel with pets as much anymore.
Right, but a lot of you do, so we keep this up there because a lot of you, especially if you're full-timing or whatever, your pets are with you.
Yep.
And they do allow pets here. There were people, you can see behind us, there's a huge field. There were people playing with their dog out there before, Frisbee, and no breed restrictions, so that checks it off. So the next thing we're going to move into is our like-to-haves. So the first thing is space. I was commenting this morning, there's plenty of space, not just on the site, but around the campground as well. It's not a huge campground, but it's laid out nicely and you feel like it's very spacious. So our site has a lot of room
Plenty
to
of
move,
room,
a lot
yeah.
of elbow room.
It's set up like one big circle with kind of little cul-de-sacs around that circle, so it's easy to maneuver also.
Right.
If you make a wrong turn, you just keep going around the circle. Now regarding the cellular signal, we have AT&T. It's very important. If internet is important to you, you have to have multiple tools. AT&T works here. We're getting about 50 down, maybe like 8 to 10 up. T-Mobile, I don't know, we don't have that, but Verizon is actually a lot better, and you commented on that yesterday.
I did. I was on the AT&T.
Yep.
And I couldn't load websites. I switched over to the Verizon, and it was very fast.
And
So
that was even
it was
hooked up to the external antenna, which I imagine would be a lot better.
Right.
To answer your question, the cellular signal is very good. Apparently T-Mobile is good also, according to the front office. So that checks the mark.
Next thing that we love to have, even though we do a lot of boondocking, we're staying somewhere for a longer period of time, is full hookups. They do have full hookups here, so we're good to go with that.
Who doesn't like full hookups?
I know.
It's
nice
always
to have.
better.
But I do love boondocking because it's just easier, you know.
Yeah, true.
But I do enjoy not having to worry about shower time and things like that. So next thing that we like to have is not a lot of overhang. This is also great. Clear view of the sky. So if you have Starlink, also that might work here, right?
There's actually a couple of motorhomes we've seen with Starlink.
So there's not a lot of tree. You know, we're not going to have to clean up a lot when we're ready
Won't have
to pull
at all,
out.
really, unless it rains. And then dog park. There's no dog park here, but there's a lot of room, a lot of open field, plenty of places to take your dog to walk.
Right, we're here, it's the end of March right now, and there's not a lot of people here, which is really nice. It's so quiet, but you have this whole field that we were just walking on, so if you have a long leash, you can't have them off leash, but long leash and you can let your dog run around. If you're enjoying the video so far, we invite you to hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell so you know when we go live and release new videos. Also, we have a private Facebook group we would love you to join. It's called Endless RVing, RVers Coming Together, and we have a free monthly newsletter where we do giveaways and lots of great stuff. The link to sign up is below.
So let's talk about some of the bonuses, which is always nice. Now, you're at a private campground, so you get a lot of the amenities you wouldn't get at like a state park or Harvest Host. So the first one we'll talk about is a camp store. They have a very basic camp store. They have some basic camping needs, bathroom, stuff like that. And everybody here has been very helpful. Front desk has been great.
Well, we're in the South, you know, so it's
That's true.
Everybody's nice in the South.
One thing is we had something go wrong with our levelers. We actually need a new part. I'm having to overnight it. They're going to accept it at the front with no extra charge, unlike Fort Wilderness, which is probably up to $20 to accept a package.
All right, so let's get into some of the other things. So the scenery, you know, it's very nice. There's, you know, pretty trees and flowers. You'll see behind us they have a huge lake. So they have a pool here, which I was also going to mention. So it's a nice size pool for the campground size that they have. But they have this whole swimming lake. They have a fishing area, and you can see right behind me here they have this huge slide. That is like the highest slide I've ever seen that goes right into the lake, and you can just jump off there. It's pretty neat. I think kids would love it.
Yeah, another positive here is that they're open all year, which is a really nice thing. So when you look at the water, they're kind of boxed out and they're insulated. With that being said, we're kind of in the off season. Nothing is bloom here. I would imagine once this another month and a half is going to be really nice over here. But on the flip side, it's really quiet, which we like.
It is. It's beautiful. In terms of activities, again, there's nothing going on right now. It's probably not until Memorial Day. Now, they have plenty of things that you need if you don't have, you know, they have showers, they have laundry, like we'll probably be using the laundry. Yep. The laundry is nice. The bathroom was very clean. They have bathrooms right by the office, showers in there, changing rooms, because you're right near the lake and the pool, so that's good.
They also have propane. They have areas to grill.
Right, so the whole area by the office and the lake and the pool, they have all these picnic tables, and you know, the chairs are kind of stacked up, but they have plenty of places to sit and enjoy once the season's up and running. They also have a playground area, and this is like old school playground. Jason was on the little, remember those things you would get on and you just like move back and forth?
They're the ones you would get hurt on.
Yes, they have like an old school jungle gym, like the top
kids used to
high square
move.
One. Yeah, it really was bringing back memories. So that was pretty cool.
And they also have a game room.
So we spent some time in there. A lot of competition going on as usual.
That was no competition because I won.
Because they have pool and air hockey and video games and stuff. So a lot of fun things to do
and
here.
You know what else they have in there? They have books. Can you imagine? They have books. People
I don't know if people read them, but they have them stacked. And one last amenity that we didn't mention, but we've actually been using a lot, more competition yesterday was happening with that, is they have a basketball court. So Jason loves to play basketball and loves to shoot baskets. So as we're filming this video, look who we found.
So One thing they call me is NBN, which is Mr. Nothing But Net. Look at this.
Oh! One take.
Nice job.
Before we get to the price, we're going to go over our deal breakers, and then we'll give you the price at the end of the video.
First one is breed restrictions. Nothing there, which is good. The next one is bad reviews. Everything gets bad reviews, but it has like a 4.4 or something on Google.
Acceptable.
And you know, I'm fine with that. And then bad landscaping and no maintenance. They do a nice job keeping, you know, the grass is cut again.
It's kind
not
of
really
off season
yet,
but
so.
everything is like, there's no branches down. Like we went to that Yogi Berry. Remember what a disaster that place was?
Yeah, that was kind of.
And that was big money.
And that was in season. Yeah.
Everything is trimmed here. It looks really good. So you want to hold this camera? I'm
Sure.
going to read exactly what the price was.
Before you do that, let's just tell our thoughts. I mean, we both said we really, really like this, and we would definitely
come back here, especially if Jason decides to go to the school in the area. We would definitely come back here to visit because it's pretty close and it's pretty awesome.
And it's not a resort type
nothing
thing.
fancy, but everything you need.
But everything you need, and it's just I don't know, have a nice view, and it's a nice view too. We can see the whole campground pretty much from our site.
Yeah, all we pretty much like is if we have full hookups, level sites, we have good internet, and it's not like, you know, it doesn't look like
a disaster.
Like a disaster,
Right.
We're good to go. So let's talk about the price because I have our stub here. So for the full hookups, everything 50 amp, 30 amp, it was $55 a night. They gave a good Sam discount also, which saved
discounts $22.
Oh, sorry, $22 on the discount.
Oops,
so with tax, total, everything, the amount was for 4 days, 4 nights, $214.45.
So for New Jerseyans,
not bad.
That's pretty good for us.
Yeah, we pay that a lot of times in state parks. It's a little bit less. I know.
Right, but here you get everything that you get at a private campground.
And it's close to everything, restaurants, and everything is right here. Even about 2 miles up the road, there is a large Sheetz gas station.
Right.
Where if you need fuel, everything's right there. So put in the comments below, guys. Have you been to this campground? Can you recommend any other campgrounds in this area if you're familiar with Virginia? And to the left of us, if you like videos like this, we will put our RV campground reviews and our RV tour playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.